Hey, Bart. I was out on the exercise bike, pumping away, working off the stress of the day. And as I did, I was listening to some had my headset in, listening to some songs, and the song came up called "I'll Fly Away" by a group called Jars of Clay. I really like their version, and some of I was just pumping away thinking about this and that and the other thing. And then I thought, wait a minute, what's that song saying? Let me go back and, and listen to that again. I think that's speaking to me. And so went back to the beginning, listened to it again. And there are a few lines that jumped out at me there. It says, when the shadows of this life have grown, I'll fly away like a bird from these prison walls. I'll fly away. And then a couple of stanzas down, oh, how glad and happy when we meet. I'll fly away. No more cold iron shackles on my feet. I'll fly away. And so as I guess my oxygenated brain worked away on the music and the lyrics and memories, I was thinking about what it was that took me to the Air Force Academy. And obviously, like for you, I believe it was a desire to be a fighter pilot. And of course, that never happened for me. And it looks like at this point in my life, I don't think I'm ever going to be a fighter pilot. So I think that, not in this world at least, but I think that for getting out of the prison anyhow, you don't jet out in an F-15. You need a rescue chopper. And of course, what came to mind was Harkey. So if Harkey is not still Earthside, then I'd like him to be at the controls of the chopper that comes in and takes me out. But hey, if he's still Earthside, well then somebody, his designated alternative. But then when I get out and get rehabilitated and get those real golden wings, then I'd like to live out my career, maybe eternal career, as a fighter pilot in the heavenlies. And guess what? Another image came from back from literature. One of my favorites, of course, is the works of Tolkien and the Lord of the Rings. And I would like to be a fighter pilot, dogfighting the Nazgul every day. And of course, winning all the time because that's the way it would happen in heaven. So, anyhow, those are the images, maybe a little dramatic, but that came as I was biking along. But not totally just dramatic. I mean, wow, what a class we have and what classmates we have and had. We still have some here. Some are aside, some not. But don't think, though, that I'm giving up. That's when, I was out on my bike to, maintain the edge, whatever edge is left, to, to live and fight another day at this level. And but I have a real great image there. Of course, all do from Lance. He never gave up. And obviously his situation was like orders of magnitude worse than mine. So, hey, I'm not going to give up. Going to think about Lance and keep on keeping on. And also then another favorite comes to mind, favorite quotation from Paul. He says, let's see, for our struggle is not against flesh and blood. Yeah, our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the powers, against the authorities of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. And he goes on and says, therefore put on the full armor of God. And you can read all about that in Ephesians 6, 10 through something there. So anyhow, going to keep on putting on that full armor and remembering that the force in my face is not necessarily the cause of it all, got to see what's behind it and resist and be victorious ultimately, one way or the other. So anyhow, I do thank you for your support as a friend, and you keep me alive, and I will be taking you up on the offer to give you a ring, which I'll be doing soon. Thanks, Bart. Bye. And let's see if we can stop this now.